I want to talk about techniques and tools that performance artists can utilize to maintain motivation and momentum following a failure or disappointing outcomes.
This is a fantastic tool and probably the most important one. When we fail, our brains don't actually learn what to do. Our brains learn what not to do. Say, for example, I'm trying to hold on to something that's hot, right? Like I have to pick up something that's hot and I touch it with my hand. My brain is going to learn, don't do that, right? That's hot. Don't touch it with your hand. Is my brain going to automatically come up with a way to do it? No, it doesn't,
No.
right? Like that action, and this is backed by scientific studies, that action is now ingrained in my brain as don't do that. But it doesn't, like, it didn't actually teach me what to do instead. I have to initiate that process. I have to sit down and reflect and think about, okay, what other options are there for me? How else might I be able to do this? And I have to experiment. And this is kind of what science is all about. My sister is a scientist. I love saying that because I'm just so proud of her. She's a scientist. And I used to talk to her all the time about this idea of like failure and, oh my gosh, and what should we be doing? And it's like, it just hurts so much. And she's like, you treat it like a scientist. You experiment over and over and over. And every time that you quote unquote fail, you learn what not to do. And so you try something else. And then you put that in your basket of what not to do. And then you try something else. And maybe something in that part works. So you put that in your basket of what to do. You must have this self-awareness and this reflection, or you don't learn from failure. All you do is you internalize it. You make it a part of your identity. I'm a failure. I can't do anything right, blah, blah, blah. And it actually paralyzes you from taking that next step and trying again. So if we can, as much as possible, bridge that, like make some distance between the mess up and who we are as a person, then we're able to look at it and identify, what don't I want to do again in the future? Like, what about that is not going to help me? What about that might help me? And then we try again. And this is, it's like learning is just a big experiment. Life is just a big experiment. Every time we do something, we're just learning how to do it a little bit better the next time. But we don't learn how to do it a little bit better the next time if we don't actually have the courage to look at it in the face, which is very hard and very scary.